All right, good evening, Texarkana Game Day. Welcome to Mount Pleasant, Texas, and Willie Williams Gym. I am Frank Sides, joined by Tyler Huff, and we are here for the 3A Division I regional final matchup between Reigns and Liberty-Eylau. We're a little early to make sure we're good to go, and it looks like we are. Tyler, how you feeling tonight?
Man, I'm feeling fantastic. We're expecting an exciting matchup between the Leopards and the Reigns Wildcats, and Frank, we had an exciting game on last Tuesday, and I can expect this one to be just as exciting as the last one.
Yeah, and you can see on the shot we got on the screen now how deep this Reigns crowd has traveled tonight. The whole city's here.
Yeah, and man, the line to get into the gym,
it's still out the door.
Yes, it was crazy, man. Even on the Liberty-Eylau side, the line was out to the parking lot. So I'm expecting a full house. As you said, the Reigns side is filling up, and the Leopard side is too. So we should be in for an exciting, high-energy matchup between these two ball clubs.
Yeah, and we are on the Liberty-Eylau side. The visitor side, our cameras have to be in the bleachers because of this particular gym setup. So it's going to be shaking a little bit. You know how the Liberty-Eylau fans are.
Oh, yeah.
We banging on the bleachers. So just
I'm one of them, so I definitely know how we are.
Folks. You did have the option to drive down here, and you chose not to. So
yes, sir.
You get what you get. But it's going to be a good one tonight. We got two really good basketball teams. One led by a ton of seniors that have just been absolutely boat racing people. And you guys know all about the Leopards, Tyler.
Yeah, Coach Watson and this Leopard team has had a phenomenal season. They only have 4 losses on this season, Frank, and hopefully they can keep it that way tonight, as Reigns has 4 losses as well on the season. So we're in for a matchup for a team. First of all, 2 teams fighting for the right to make it to the state semifinals, which is a great accomplishment in itself. But in another regard, 2 teams fighting not to get their 5th loss on the season as well, which is a great accomplishment when you play 30, almost 40-plus games in a season.
And we mentioned it last week. At this point in the playoffs, everybody that's left is really, really talented and kind of earned their spot here. So don't expect what we're used to seeing from Liberty-Eylau tonight. Like, you aren't running these girls out of the gym, and they aren't running you out. It's going to be a slugfest tonight, I think. And we're going to have to shoot the ball well. We just are. The senior-led team for Reigns, sorry, they're not going to make any mistakes and hand us a whole lot.
So, I know you've watched Reigns a little bit in this pregame part of this game. What have you seen out of the Reigns Wildcats that you would keep an eye on defensively if you're Coach Watson and staff?
Man, well, 3 of their 5 starters are post players, averaging 5'10" and 5'11". All 3 seniors going to play at the next level. All 3 can shoot. All 3 can pass. And the entire warm-up, not a single person took a shot from anywhere but the lane or the three-point line.
That's crazy.
Yep.
So very similar to
almost identical
what we saw last
year, except kind of leveled up a little bit.
Yeah.
Instead of 1 5'11" post running things, there's 3. Leopards have their hands full, but again, it's the regional final.
There's
only 8 teams left.
So this is the first appearance in the regional finals for the Liberty-Eylau Lady Leopards since 2010, which is when they won the whole thing down in Austin. And so this is a great accomplishment for these ladies, for Coach Watson and staff. And it'll be nice to see them compete and fight for the right to get back to the state semifinals. That way they can reach new heights and
now we're all, hey, we're good.
There you go.
We're good. Hey, we're on the LE side, so we'll be saying what's up to a lot of folks. Don't worry about it. I'm just ready to get this thing going. We are a couple seconds away from pregame announcements and national anthem, and tip coming shortly after.
So why don't we shout out our sponsors while we have a second too, Frank?
Absolutely. The game sponsors tonight: Redemption LLC, Loyalty Over Love, SBM Rocket Materials, Phone Pros, Los Ruvalcaba, and Lawn Rescue tonight, helping us bring this one for you, as you know, in conjunction with our every week, every day sponsors, and we'll get to those here in a little bit. We got a full game day broadcast tonight, commercials and everything, so we're good to go.
Yes, fortunately.
No Ford dealership obligations.
Yeah, I was about to say, fortunately for us, thankfully, some of these sponsors sponsored this game, and we were able to get around the loop of having to have people pay to view this game. And so you have free viewership tonight via Facebook, via YouTube. So go ahead and share this stream, share this feed, let everybody know that the Lady Leopards are about to tip off here in just a little under about 5 minutes or so, as both teams are still enduring the warm-up period of this game. So we're in for a big-time matchup.
We are about as in the middle of everything as we can possibly be.
So to give you a quick rundown on the Reigns Lady Wildcats, they're 33-4 overall on the season. They finished second in their district with an 11-1 record. Their last game, which was Tuesday, actually they played Monday. We played Tuesday. They played on Monday night. They played Mineola in the regional semifinals, and they defeated Mineola 49-42. Prior to that, they faced off against Dallas Madison, and they defeated the Dallas Madison Trojans 76-40. And in the first round of the state playoffs, they defeated Pottsboro 70-53. So you have a team who scored 70 or 70-plus points in 2 of their playoff games, and then in the last one against the scrappy Mineola team that we also played earlier in the season, they have 49 points.
And it makes me wonder if they lost a flip for second, because logic would tell me they're 11-1. They beat somebody.
Yeah, they beat 11 of the teams. Sure.
Yeah, so 2 teams probably finished 11-1 in that district.
And the one loss was to Winsboro. So they lost to Winsboro the first time they played the Winsboro Lady Red Raiders. And then they defeated the Winsboro Lady Red Raiders the second time around. So that's where that one loss came from in district play. And then for the Lady Leopards come into this matchup 32-4 overall. They've played one less game than Reigns. Last time out on last Tuesday, the Leopards defeated Ponder 70-59 to advance to this matchup between them and Reigns tonight. The second round of the playoffs, they defeated Malakoff 86-52, which was your first time seeing these girls.
I was there for that one, yeah. ran them poor girls straight out of the gym.
Oh, yeah.
Which they're wont to do.
And then in the first round of the playoffs, the Lady Leopards had a by-district home game, which they faced off against Hughes Springs, and they defeated the Lady Mustangs 70-26. So we have 44 seconds on this clock. We have both teams returning to their respective benches, and we'll get ready for the national anthem and the starting lineups. And we'll let you tune in to the PA announcer here momentarily.
We thought that. We'll break the dead air for just a second while we wait for the PA folks to get us going here.
So we'll go straight into the national anthem, actually.
Sounds like some mic checks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Willie Williams Gym here at Mount Pleasant High School for tonight's girls basketball regional finals round game between the Reigns Lady-Cats and the Liberty-Eylau Lady Leopards. At this time, please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Well, all right. It looks like it's that time, Tyler.
It is.
And I don't think that I would.
As you can.
Got to tell you, Coach Watson is dripped out tonight with the leopard red
the entire
pants,
staff, man.
the leopard jacket, leopard print jacket.
Oh yeah.
This place is lively, folks. You still got some time to get down here. I got a feeling you're going to want to be here for the second half of this one. But it looks like we're ready to tip off.
And we still have fans entering the building on both sides. It's a packed house here in Mount Pleasant. And this is a great size gym, so to fill up this gym is spectacular. So we have the tip. Lanija Welch will jump ball for the Lady Leopards. And Raines comes away with the tip. They'll begin the ball game on offense. Number 1 currently has the ball, JC Phillips. They'll set up the offense. Pass inside to Phillips. She shoots, misses. Rebounded by Welch of the Leopards. She'll push it in transition. And she loses it out of bounds, but they call it off of the Lady Wildcats, which will remain Liberty-Eylau basketball.
It's going to take me a minute or two to get settled in here, so I'll let you take it for the first couple minutes.
Robinson will inbound for the Lady Leopards. Pass it over to Zarian Banks. She'll drive, shoots over the defender. Oh, and the ball gets stuck in the corner of the rim. And the possession arrow will keep it
we don't have,
on
got
this
so
end
many
of the floor.
6-foot volleyball players out here can't grab that thing. You could probably grab that, right?
I probably could, yeah. They're going to use a separate ball to get it down. But the ball will remain on this side of the floor. Lady Leopard ball.
Had a good look, just didn't get it to go. Trying to go up over 3 of those big defenders.
Robinson has it. She'll pull out and set up the offense for the Lady Leopards. Swing it over to Welch. Welch drives, pass inside, lost ball. Oh, Rivers comes away with it, but it's a scramble for him. They call a foul on the Lady Leopards. The foul will go against number 12, Kennedy Rivers. That'll be her first. Raines to inbound. Caroline Powell's will inbound. The Leopards are in there. Full court pressure. Raines gets it across half court. They'll swing it to the corner for a 3-pointer. And she hits it. It's number 12 with the 3-point shot. And the Leopards will inbounds, and they're going to be tied up on the sideline, and the possession arrow will give the ball over to Raines. So Raines jumps right into their press as well after the made basket, which forces a turnover. Got to give the ball over back to Raines. Up 3-0.
Carbon copy of Tuesday night. Open shooter in the corner, knocks it down.
It's number 0, Filson has it. She'll drive past the defender, loses it. Ball on the floor. And they're going to call a foul. It'll go against Raines. It'll be on number 12 of the Lady Wildcats. That's Thompson, Kenzie Thompson, the 5'9" senior. It's her first foul of the ball game. Leopards trying to break that press and a kickball as Anaya Robinson tried to swing it to one of her teammates. So Lady Leopards will re-inbound. Inbound to Robinson. Trying to find some space, and they'll call a foul in the backcourt. Just a little too much body there by number 1 of Raines, JC Phillips. And that'll be her first. So 2 quick fouls for the Lady Wildcats. For the Lady Leopards, you got to keep doing that.
Yeah, that's a big key tonight, getting this team in foul trouble. They're deep with seniors, but if they're on the bench, they can't hurt you.
Robinson will set up the offense for the Leopards. Oh, nice pass to Banks. Banks shoots it and she hits right from the block. 3-2 ball games. Ryan Banks with her first points of the game. First points for the Lady Leopards. Raines gets it across half court and they'll shoot. That's number 3 on the shot, and she's fouled Caroline Powell, so she'll go to the free throw line.
We can't talk about Banks without talking about that effort in overtime Tuesday night with 4 fouls. just put the team on her back and got us here.
Absolutely. Her and Lanija Welch both played with 4 fouls as Powles makes the first of her 2 free throws. But yes, very impressive performance late in the ball game by the Lady Leopards. As you said, Zarian with 4 fouls, and she played very aggressive defense, which helped them get to this point. Powles makes the second. 5-2 is our score. Raines leads. Banks, she'll pass it to Robinson. Robinson will drive the lane, shoots the shot, misses off the back rim, scramble for the rebound. Raines comes away with it. They'll kick it ahead in transition, 2-on-1 break. They couldn't take advantage of it. 3-pointer up by number 12 of Raines, misses. Rebound by Banks of the Leopards. And they're going to call a travel on Banks as she was trying to find someone to pass it to. Caught a travel on her. And that'll give the ball to Raines right underneath their basket. 5:29 remaining in the first quarter. 5-2 is our score. The Lady Wildcats lead. That's number 1 has it, and she loses it still by Rivers of the Leopards. Rivers will kick it ahead. Oh, and it's stolen back by Raines. That's Kilgore with the steal. Presley Kilgore. Raines will try to set up the offense. They'll lose it out of bounds, but it'll go off of the Lady Leopards, so they'll retain possession. As Presley Kilgore, number 20, the 5'11" senior forward for Raines. They try to get it to her right there. The ball's tipped away out of bounds. It'll remain Raines' ball, but she's actually a softball commit to Texas A&M in College Station, so this is not even her main sport, Frank.
That's pretty crazy. She's a really good athlete.
Number 3, Caroline Powles gets the bucket for Raines. They now lead by 5. Zarian trying to make something happen, loses it, stolen away by Raines, and they'll push it in transition. Filson has it. She'll shoot the layup, and she's going to be fouled by, I believe that's Ford. Yes, that's number 11. Zakira Ford of the Leopards. So Filson will go to the free throw line. 5'7" junior forward. And she makes the first of her 2 free throws.
Entering for the Lady Leopards, number 10, Jones.
We have a sub. Miracle Jones will check in for Zakira Ford for the Lady Leopards. And Filson makes both free throws. 9-2 is our score. The Lady Leopards trying to break the press. It's stolen away by Filson. Ball's on the floor. Raines picks it up. 3-pointer from the corner. And she hits it. That's Kenzie Thompson with a wide open 3-pointer. Now Raines leads by 10, 12-2. And Coach Watson takes the timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Liberty-Eylau basketball right here on Texarkana Game Day.
Hi, I'm Jay Strickland, 2nd generation master electrician. This is our team here at Livewire Electrical Services. Your safety is our top priority. That's why with every service call, we do a visual safety inspection for our customers, because small things can turn into big problems if left unchecked. We also offer a safety and savings membership plan, which gives you priority booking service, discounts, and an annual safety inspection of your home to make sure your home is protected year-round. We're proud to have been voted Best Electrician in Texarkana for the last 3 years by the Reader's Vault magazine. We have a 4.9 Google rating with over 270 5-star reviews because Texarkana trusts us to get the job done right. So give us a call today and experience the difference, because your home safety starts with us.
All right, and we're back live from Mount Pleasant as Liberty-Eylau has possession of the ball, and they'll throw it away as Ryan Banks was trying to find Anaya Robinson. And the ball sails out of bounds. That'll give the ball over to Raines. A little over 4 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. Raines has the ball currently. They'll pass inside to Presley. She misses. Rebound by Rivers. Banks has it.
Feels like we need a bucket pretty bad here.
I agree. It's Miracle Jones will drive inside, passes it over to Rivers, and she'll be fouled, which will send her to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
There we go.
It's number 12, Kennedy Rivers, 5'10" freshman for the Lady Leopards. As Rivers misses the first of 2. She misses both. Rebound by Phillips of Rains. She'll bring it across half court. She'll pass it over to Filson. Filson to the wing. Pass inside, looking for the corner, but there's going to be a foul called as they had a shooter in the corner open, but foul called before she could get it to her. It'll be called on the floor, which will give Rains the ball underneath their own basket. The inbound to Piles. She'll pass inside, stolen away by Jones of the Leopards. Jones, ball stolen away, back tipped by Rains. Jones was trying to give it up, but as soon as she did, there was a back tip by the Lady Wildcats. They'll swing it to the wing. Presley for a three-pointer. She misses short. Rebound by Welch. Welch will bring it across half court. She'll pass it up top to Robinson. Robinson, three-pointer. Misses off the side of the rim. Rebound by Thompson of Rains. They'll kick it ahead to an open person underneath the basket. That's number 3, Caroline Piles. And she'll make the layup, and there's going to be a foul called on the inbound against number 1 of Rains, J.C. Phillips. That's her second. So 2 early fouls for number 1, Phillips, the 5'9" junior guard. And we'll have a sub for the Lady Leopards. Zakira Ford will check in for Kennedy Rivers, as well as Amani Lee checking in for Miracle Jones. Lady Leopards have it stolen away. Rains has it. Lady Leopards almost steal it back. Three-pointer not shot. She thought about it.
Good ball movement.
Shoots the floater over the defender, misses. Offensive rebound by Presley. She'll kick it out to the wide open shooter who misses off the back of the rim. That was Piles on the missed shot. Welch rebounds, brings it up the floor, and it's stolen away. They actually keep it. Robinson shoots, misses.
We need to settle down just a hair.
I agree. Both teams are definitely running and gunning, folks. Three-pointer for Rains, wide open, rims out. Rebound by Ford. She'll get it to the hands of Welch. Just
there we go.
over a minute 50 remaining here in the opening quarter. 14-2 is the score. Zarian Banks pump fakes. She'll pull up, shoots, and she's going to be fouled. So she'll go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Ryan Banks has led the team in scoring in each of the playoff games for the Lady Leopards. And she makes the first of her 2 free throws.
For the Wildcats, number 32. For the Lady Leopards, number 10.
She's up to 3 points. She has all 3 points for the Lady Leopards. She misses the second. Rebound by Rains. Piles will bring it up the floor. She's being guarded by Imani Lee. They'll swing it to the wing for a three-pointer. And it's up and good by Annie Pachata. That's her first bucket of the game. The Lady Leopards trying to push it up the floor. Miracle Jones passes inside. Stolen away. Loose ball will go off of Jones's foot out of bounds. It'll give the ball over to the Lady Wildcats. So just a fast-paced game here. A lot of running and gunning by both teams. And as you said, Frank, we need to settle down some.
Entering for the Lady Cats, number 14.
Raines will make a sub. Number 14 will check in. Kamara Ragsdale. She'll check in for number 3, Powles. Leopards come away with the steal. That's Banks with the steal. She'll take it all the way the length of the floor. They're going to call a charge on Zarian as there was contact on the shot, and they'll give the foul to Zarian, which will be her first foul. It's 5 team fouls for the Lady Leopards. Both teams have 5 fouls. Raines will inbound. They get it to Filson. Filson kicks it ahead across half court. Filson look inside, missed the layup. Rebound by Zarian Banks. And she'll show her speed. Take it the length of the floor, shoots the shot, almost makes the bucket, but she's fouled and she'll go to the free throw line for 2 more free throws.
Foul on Lady-Cats, number 0.
Zarian Banks.
Number 15, Zarian Banks.
She's 1 for 2 at the line so far. Make that 2 of 3.
Entering for the Lady Leopards, number 0. And for the Lady-Cats, number 3.
Banks will line it up for the second of her 2 shots. And misses the second off the front of the rim. Oh, Amani Lee comes away with the rebound. The Raines crowd calling for a travel. They don't get it. As we have number 3, Miranda Bradley, in for the Lady Leopards. She's checked in for Anaya Robinson. Welch, she'll drive inside. Contact, no call. Raines comes away with the rebound. They have a wide open person in transition. She'll miss the layup. And Banks diving for it, almost goes out of bounds. She'll just throw it and it goes into the hands of number 3 of Raines. She misses the shot. And that'll be how the first quarter will come to an end. So at the end of the first quarter, 17-4 is our score. We'll take a break and we'll be right back with some more Leopard basketball right here on Texarkana Game Day.
Start your day with seamless transactions. Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
All right, we're back. Shout out to some local businesses that have helped us bring this to you on the road tonight. Redemption LLC. Let's talk about loyalty over love. SBM Rockin' Materials. Phone Pros if you need a phone repaired. They're on Gibson Road, Las Ruvalcaba, and Lawn and Rescue, 903-490-1582. And we're ready to roll here in the second quarter, Tyler.
Yes, Ryan Banks will inbound the balls directly in front of us.
You can see your head on the broadcast.
I can, for sure.
Probably mine too.
Yeah, you can. Welch will bring it up the floor.
You know, we're a couple buckets away from calming this Raines crowd down. We just got to get something to go.
As Kyra Ford shoots and misses, the offensive rebound by Welch. They'll get it to Banks. 3-pointer up by Zarian. Almost banks it in, but it rims out. Rebound by number 12 of Raines, Thompson. She'll get it to the hands of J.C. Phillips. Filson has it. She'll kick it to the corner, wide open, 3-pointer. Missed off the back rim. Raines comes away with the offensive rebound, and they'll pass it inside as Powles finishes at the rim. 19-4 is our score. And then they steal it right back. And number 1, J.C. Phillips, comes away with the steal, and she'll finish. And they call out of bounds off of Banks as Banks tries to bring the ball up the floor. They call out of bounds off of her, which will give the ball right back over
Yeah, the
the
LE
Lady
fans wanted to
Wildcats.
push there. Thought they pushed you out of bounds. And Coach Watson's going to call full timeout. And we'll stay here and tell you about our sponsors that helped us throughout the course of the season and the previous seasons, and hopefully we'll continue to do so moving forward. State Bank, Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, Bubba's 33, Livewire Electrical, Gregor Auto Marine and RV, Browning Homes, Alpha Stone, TXK, Lost Pizza Company, Lone Star Air, Peace Wealth Advisors, Tamales, Mexican Kitchen, Ledwell, Hoover Soft Wash, Flanagan and Andrews, Phone Pros, Schambarger Orthodontics, Kelly Ashbrook at State Farm, Diamond Bank, M&M Tire and Auto Center, and Cook Drywall.
All right, thank you for that, Frank. For the Leopard fans that are tuning in to this game, just to give you a update on the boys game, as our boys are down in Marshall at ETBU playing Tatum. The boys are up 19-12 at the end of the first quarter.
You want to talk about a good one that one last year was, man.
Yeah. As, Raines currently has the ball. They missed the shot. Zarian Banks comes away with the rebound. And she'll set up the offense. The Leopards trail 21-4. So just over 6.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Robinson has it. She'll get it to Bradley. Bradley will swing it to Banks. Coach Watson will make her play call. Pass inside to Rivers. Rivers will kick it out. Forward pump fakes. She'll swing it out to Bradley. Bradley, three-pointer. Misses off the back rim. Rebound by Raines. That's Thompson with the rebound.
This is a complete basketball team, Tyler. Just
as they hit the three-pointer, as that's Phillips with the three-pointer. That's her first three-pointer of this first half. Now it's a 20-point game. 24-4 is our score. As the Lady Leopards turn it over. So we're trying to kick it ahead, and Phillips will have a wide-open layup. 26-4 is our score. 5.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Lady Leopards got to make something happen here. Robinson, three-pointer from the wing. She misses. Lady Leopards come away with the offensive rebound. Banks pass inside to Ford. Ford thought about shooting it. Rivers will shoot from the corner. Rims out. Oh, she gets her own rebound. It's blocked. But it'll be Lady Leopard ball underneath their own basket.
Entering for the Lady Leopard, number 10 and number 0. Entering for the Lady Cats, number 30.
Banks will inbounds. As Robinson will check out. That'll bring back in Welch. So Ryan tries to throw it off of the defender. Scramble for the ball. They call a tie-up, and it'll be Raines' ball. So they'll kick it ahead across half court. Kilgore has it. They'll get it to Filson. Filson will drive inside. Stolen away by Miracle Jones. Banks trying to get to the basket. Offensive rebound by the Lady Leopards, and they call a foul as Miracle Jones goes up for the shot attempt. Call the foul on number 12 of Raines. That's Kenzie Thompson. It's her second foul. Jones misses the first of two. As Imani Lee will come to the score saver, but she'll sub in for the shooter, they say. Jones makes the second of two. It's her first point of the ball game. As We have a sub. Lee will check in for Jones. Raines inbound. Get it to Kilgore. Kilgore will get it across half court. Looking for Filson. Shot up and a foul called as J.C. Phillips shoots over the defender. She's fouled, and they'll call the foul on number 12 of the Lady Leopards. It's Kennedy Rivers. It'll be her second foul. As Phillips goes to the line, and she misses the first of two. And she makes the second. Raines right into that pressure defense, almost stolen away. As Banks looks to pass it across, and it's tipped out of bounds. It'll be Lady Leopard ball. So inbound to Welch. Welch shoots over the defender, and she makes the floater. That's her first bucket of the game. As the Leopard fans are calling for a push-off, they don't get it. It's three-pointer up by Ariana Filson, and she'll knock it down to extend the lead to 23. Robinson has it for the Lady Leopards. There'll be a foul called. Actually, they'll call a 5-second violation. Thought they were going to call a foul. He called a 5-second violation on Anaya Robinson, which will give the ball over to the Lady Wildcats. Robinson is guarding Phillips. Phillips drives inside, and she'll make the underhand scoop layup. Then she'll hop into a trap with number 22, Rayla Ogden. Banks kicks it out to Welch. Money Lee. She'll drive past the Banks. Banks shoots it, rims out, but she comes away with the rebound. Robinson pump fakes, pull up mid-range jumper, and she makes it. Anaya Robinson with the bucket. As Raines has the ball with just under 2.5 minutes remaining. An air ball there by J.C. Phillips, and will go out of bounds over to the Lady Leopards.
For the Lady Leopards, number
3. So Banks will inbound. So inbound to Bradley, Miranda Bradley. She gets past the defender. She'll pass it inside to Ford. Ford shoots, misses. Rebounded by Raines. They'll get it to the hands of Phillips. Phillips, she almost has it stolen away. Raines will still have possession. Phillips will drive, shoots the floater, misses, and she gets the rebound. Kick it out, three-pointer up. And she rattles it in. That's number 14, Kamara Ragsdale of the Lady Wildcats. 35-9 is our score with just over 1.5 minutes remaining here in the first half of play. Three-pointer up by the Lady Leopards, and it's good. That's Lanija Welch with the three, but Raines with a wide open layup in transition as the Lady Leopards didn't get back on defense And they come away with a transition layup. That's Presley Kilgore. They call her PK. They have it in quotation marks on the roster here. Lady Leopards with the bucket as Kennedy Rivers gets the pass from Ford. 52 seconds left in the first half. As Kilgore, she'll drive inside and make the layup. This clock's down to 35 seconds. Welch, the kick to Rivers. Rivers passes inside to Ford. She'll shoot and make the jumper. It's Ford's first points of the game. Three-pointer up by Kilgore. She misses off the front of the rim. Rebound by Bradley of the Leopards. Clock at 10 seconds. Bradley has it. Pull-up jumper for Bradley. Misses. Clock at 3 seconds. And that'll be how the first half will end. As at the half, Reigns leads 39-16 against the Lady Leopards. So we'll take a brief intermission and we'll come back as we prepare for the second half of play here at the regional finals. You're listening to Leopard Basketball right here on Texarkana Game Day.
At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we provide fast and compassionate emergency care for all ages. From cardiology to pediatric to outpatient imaging, our board-certified physicians are dedicated to exceptional care when you need it most. Our on-site laboratory offers full diagnostic testing, including MRIs, X-rays, CT scans, and ultrasounds, allowing for comprehensive care in one location. Conveniently located off Calhoun Creek Road, open 24/7, we're ready to help you feel better faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com today.
Hi, I'm Jay Strickland, second generation master electrician. This is our team here at Livewire Electrical Services. Your safety is our top priority. That's why with every service call, we do a visual safety inspection for our customers, because small things can turn into big problems if left unchecked. We also offer a Safety and Savings membership plan, which gives you priority booking service, discounts, and an annual safety inspection of your home to make sure your home is protected year-round. We're proud to have been voted Best Electrician in Texarkana for the last 3 years by the Reader's Vault magazine. We have a 4.9 Google rating with over 270 5-star reviews because Texarkana trusts us to get the job done right. So give us a call today and experience the difference, because your home safety starts with us.
Start your day with seamless transactions. Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
All right, before we talk about that first half, let's talk about our game sponsors tonight that help bring this to you on the road here in Mount Pleasant. Redemption LLC, Loyalty Over Love, SBM Rock and Materials, Phone Pros, Los Ruva Calba, I suspect I'm pronouncing that correctly, and Lawn and Rescue, 903-490-1682. And our all-day, everyday sponsor, State Bank, Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, Bubba's 33, Livewire Electrical, Greg Orr Auto, Marine and RV, Browning Home, Alpha Stone, Texas, The Lost Pizza Company, Lone Star Air, Peace Wealth Advisors, Tamales Mexican Kitchen, Leadwell, Hoover Soft Wash, Flanagan Andrews, Phone Pros, Schamberger Orthodontics, Kelly Ashbrook, State Farm Insurance Agent, Diamond Bank, M&M Tire and Auto Center, and Cook Drywall.
It's a lot of sponsors, Frank, which is a good thing, I guess. That's a good problem to have.
It is.
But at the half, the score is currently 39-16. Reigns leads the Liberty-Eylau Lady Leopards at the half. Frank, from an outside source, kind of talk about what you've seen in this first half of play between these two teams.
Well, I see an opponent who has no flaws. You know, that's kind of, we knew coming in, they're led by seniors, and they were going to be tough to beat, and they've kind of lived up to the bill. It looks like it's what we do on steroids.
Yes.
You know, I'm interested to see where we are 2 years from now, right, when we've got the chance to have a bunch of seniors on the court. But they're handing out pressure, they're dealing with pressure, they're calm, they're knocking down open jumpers, they're attacking the basket, and just playing stingy defense. It's just I would suspect they're the favorite to win the state championship based on what I've seen in the first half.
Yeah, I haven't seen any teams outside of this region, I will say, but this is definitely one of the better girl teams I've seen this year.
Yep.
And they're definitely very fundamentally sound, and they're beating us at our own game, which is applying pressure and getting the ball up and down the floor in transition, and they've done a good job of that. As our girls just got to settle down some. I think we're trying to move a little bit too fast too, trying to keep up with the tempo and the pace of the game, which is not what you want to do when you have a team that wants you to do that. But I know that's what we're strong at as well. But we just got to settle down, find a way to find some offense, get the ball into our playmakers' hands, and let the shots fall where they may.
It's far from over. There's a long, long way to go. A lot can happen in the first 4 or 5 minutes of that third quarter, especially with the pace we play at. So, but I will say that's going to tell us a lot about how this second half is going to go, how we react coming out of the locker room.
And I was talking to the Reigns radio announcer before the game, and one thing that he did point out to me is they have a few seniors on this team. Let's count. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seniors on a 14-lady roster. And he told me that these young ladies, some of these young ladies that are seniors, they were a part of a team that made it all the way to the 3A state championship game just 2 seasons ago. And so they were sophomores then, and so they have experience playing in big-time games, even if they didn't play much, you know, just being along for that ride. You know how that goes.
Yeah, you can tell by just watching them in the first half, they've been deep in the fire, and it's not causing them any issues at all right now.
Yeah, they lost that state championship game 2 years ago to Shallow Water, and as you said, I wouldn't be surprised, you know.
If we're watching this team on Victory Plus in San Antonio.
Yeah, but as you said, for us, we hope the Lady Leopards can muster up some offense and find a way to chip into this lead early into this third quarter and make this a close ball game down the stretch.
Absolutely. And not putting it past us. We've got the talent and the pace to do it. It's just going to come down to putting that ball in the basket, which we had a little trouble with early in this one. The offense kind of got going there to end the half, so that's encouraging. Just got to come out with some confidence and some energy and see if we can't just chip away.
So we got about 2 minutes remaining here in the halftime portion of the game. Both teams are returning from the locker rooms, as you can hear the fans cheering both teams on as we get ready to open the second half of play here from Mount Pleasant. As this is a great venue. They've been a great host. They even brought us free Powerades here, Frank, which is the first time I've had that happen. I haven't had someone give me a courtesy drink.
No, they're awesome over here. They unlock the press box. They have at it. I don't know if I should air that out there, but it's all your playoff games. Come here. They'll take care of you. If you're watching and want to know where you should be planning your round 3 games for the boys, Mount Pleasant's the place to be.
So we get ready to begin the second half of play as Coach Watson is discussing the game plan for this second half over with the Lady Leopards. The rain starting 5 have already returned to the floor.
I'm sure this is played out a little bit, but it was raining threes in the first half. And here's the hoping in the second half, you know, they have a little more, have some more issues from outside the arc and give us a shot to come back. Because it almost felt like every time we got a little momentum going, they knocked down a 3 almost immediately after.
So a quick update on the boys game for the Leopard fans that are listening to this game. We're tied at the half against the Tatum Eagles. 34-34 is the score at the half between the Leopards and the Eagles down in Marshall. So that'll be an exciting second half coming up when they start play there. But anyways, we'll start the second half here in Mount Pleasant. So Ryan Banks will inbounds to Miracle Jones. They'll get it back to Banks. Miranda Bradley has it. She'll kick it to Banks. Banks drives inside, shoots, misses off the backboard. Rebound by the Lady Wildcats, and they'll have a wide open transition lady. Oh, she passes it, and Kilgore will finish off the pass from Ariana Filson.
Almost made a Russell Westbrook joke.
Bradley wide open three-pointer. I think it's tipped short. And it'll be out of bounds as Kennedy Rivers loses the ball. It'll go over to Raines. Three-pointer up for Raines, and she'll drain it. That's number 0, Ariana Filson, with the three-pointer. That's her second three-pointer of the ball game. Lady Leopards get it across half court. It's Ryan Banks. She'll pass inside to Miracle Jones. Jones over to Rivers. Rivers shoots. Contact on the shot, but she finishes. 44-18 is the score. As the Lady Wildcats has it. Kilgore, has possession. Pass inside to Filson. It's tipped away, and it'll be out of bounds, and it'll remain Raines' ball. Phillips has it stolen away as she tries to pass it, and Raines comes away with her own steal. That's number 12, Kenzie Thompson. Phillips loses it out of bounds, but it goes off of one of the Lady Leopards. She'll inbound. They'll get it back to Phillips. She'll pull up for the three-pointer. Ooh, and she drains it. It's number 1, J.C. Phillips. It's her first three-pointer of the ball game. 47-18 is our score. Right at 6 minutes remaining here in the third period. It's Ryan Banks. She'll be fouled. So foul called on number 3 of Raines, Caroline Powles. It's her first of the ball game. Lady Leopards inbound, almost lose it. Banks has it. She'll kick it over to Welch. Welch, three-pointer. Wow, rattles out. Rebound by Bradley. Nice offensive rebound there by Miranda Bradley. Oh, she shoots, but it's blocked by Phillips. Zarian, she'll pull up, and she's fouled on the jumper. And Filson's like, is it on me? And the ref tells her, yeah, it's on me. It's on you. That'll be the third foul for Filson. Banks does miss the first of 2.
Entering for the Lady Cats, number 30. For the Lady Leopards, number 11.
Banks shoots the second. She drains it.
Entering for the Lady Leopards, number 4.
And I got to give a shout out to the PA lady here. She's been the best all year. On
She's high energy too.
Yeah.
So Phillips will bring it up the floor for the Lady Wildcats. 3-pointer up. Missed. Rebound by Miracle Jones of the Leopards. Robinson has it. She's being guarded by Pals. Almost lose it, but she retains possession. She'll shoot over Pals, and she's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be called on number 3, Pals of Reigns. That's her second. Naya Robinson at the free throw line for the Lady Leopards. And she rattles the first one.
Entering for the Lady Leopards, number 5.
Money Lee will check in for Miracle Jones. And Robinson knocks down both. Kilgore. Swing it over to Phillips. Phillips back to Kilgore. Nice ball movement here by Reigns. They'll pass it inside to Kilgore. Phillips kick it back out to Kilgore. 3-pointer from the corner. Misses. Rebound by Zakira Ford. Bradley will bring it up the floor for the Leopards. Bradley swing to the corner. Lee pump fakes. Robinson has it. She'll go around the screen set by Ford, and she'll lose it out of bounds. It'll go over to the Lady Wildcats. As the Reigns coach, he's came out his blazer, Frank.
It's serious.
Reigns loses it out of bounds as they tried to get it to the corner there to Kenzie Thompson, but just couldn't get it, and they'll go out of bounds over to the Lady Leopards. And Thompson steals it away from Miranda Bradley. 3-pointer up by Phillips from the corner, and she hits it. It's number 1, J.C. Phillips of the Lady Wildcats.
I don't know that I've seen her miss an open 3 tonight.
She's 3 for 3 for sure.
Entering for the Lady Leopards, number 22.
So the ball is tipped out of bounds after the shot, and it'll be Lady Leopard ball.
Entering for the
So we have a few
32 and 11.
substitutions on the floor. Number 22, Rayla Ogden, is checked in for the Lady Leopards, as well as number 14, Katariana Hall-Clark. Money Lee has it, she'll shoot, misses. Offensive rebound there by Ogden, and Ogden comes away with her first bucket of the game. Rayla Ogden. Oh, and Amani Lee steals it, but she falls, and Reigns comes away with it. Phillips has it, she'll shoot it, and oh my goodness, over a couple defenders. J.C. Phillips with the bucket, and we'll have an official's timeout as Amani Lee is a little hobbled after she fell when the ball was stolen away there. So she'll go to the sideline and be checked out by our athletic trainer, Coach Greg Finney. The Leopards do have it. Anaya Robinson will drive inside, misses. There's some contact on the shot. And they call a foul, but it was not on the Robinson shot. It was on Hall-Clark shot. Foul is on 32 of Reigns. Annie Pachata. Hall Clark makes the first of her 2 free throws.
Entering forward.
3:09 remaining here in the third quarter of play. Hall Clark misses the second. Rebounded by the Lady Wildcats. They'll get it to Phillips. She's being guarded by Welch of the Lady Leopards. Pachata trying to kick it back out to Phillips. And Laniza Welch, great effort diving on the floor. They're going to call a jump ball, but the possession arrow will give it back to the Lady Wildcats. But a great effort there by number 0, Laniza Welch of the Lady Leopards, diving on the floor for the loose ball. As Phillips has it for the Lady Wildcats, she'll swing it to the corner. They'll get it back to her. She's being closely guarded by Miracle Jones. Pass inside to Kilgore. Kilgore with the turnaround move, misses. They'll kick it out, but it'll be a backcourt. Oh, they're going to let it roll. Zarian chased it down, but they're going to let it roll out of bounds as Kilgore did her best to block off Zarian Banks from getting that loose ball, and they'll call backcourt to give it over to the Lady Leopards. Just over 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Ryan Banks, she'll drive, she'll kick it to the corner to Bradley. 3-pointer missed, rebound by Phillips of Rains. They get it to Pachata. She loses it, stolen away by Banks. Banks, nice pass to Welch. Welch misses, but they're going to call a foul as Welch goes up for the layup. She's fouled, so she'll go to the free throw line. The foul is called on number 32.
Foul on the Lady Cats, number 12.
Actually, they'll call it on 12, excuse me. Kenzie Thompson. That's her third.
Entering for the Lady Leopards, number 12. For the Lady Cats.
Now the sub as Kennedy Rivers checks back in for Rayla Ogden. Welch does miss the second. Phillips will bring it up the floor for Rains. Phillips will drive all the way to the bucket, and she makes the layup. It's J.C. Phillips. She's had a phenomenal third quarter here. Ryan Banks, 3-pointer. Missed off the front rim. The ball will go out of bounds. And they'll say it's...
They can leave it with us.
Okay, we'll leave it here. So I heard the groans here from the Leopard faithful. Wasn't sure. It's Robinson inbounds to Jones. Back to Robinson. Robinson shoots, misses. Rebound by Zarian Banks. Banks shoots, misses. She gets her own rebound, and she'll be fouled. Zarian Banks, she'll go to the free throw line for 2 more free throws.
Foul called on the Lady Cats, number 1.
Banks makes the first of 2.
Entering for the Lady Cats, number 12.
Number 12 will check in for Rains. She'll sub in for J.C. Phillips. Number 12 is Kenzie Thompson. Banks makes the second. 1 minute, 20 seconds left here in this third quarter of play. 54-27. 26 is our score, excuse me. They had 27 on the scoreboard. They took it down. Kilgore with the acrobatic shot, and she finishes through the traffic. Presley Kilgore of the Lady Wildcats. Robinson drives, and they're going to call a foul. If she drives, it'll be called on number 20, Kilgore.
Number 20.
We are in the double bonus. 2 free throws coming up for Anaya Robinson. Robinson makes the first of 2. Robinson with a big-time shot in the last game, Frank, to help us get to this point.
Man, was it ever? About as clutch as you can possibly get.
This is the second. Rebound by the Lady Wildcats. They'll get it across half court. Machado is calling for it in the corner. They don't get it to her. 3-pointer up from the wing. Misses. Reigns tips the rebound, and it goes over to their sideline. It'll be out of bounds over to the Lady Leopards. Some money lead will check back in for Miracle Jones for the Lady Leopards. Banks to inbound. Robinson makes a move on the defender. She shoots. They call out of bounds off of the Lady Leopards. Robinson tried to draw the contact, just couldn't get the call there. Reigns has it. She drives the length of the floor to the bucket, and she makes the basket. That's Shayla Strantzer with the bucket for the Lady Wildcats.
2 seconds, we got to put it up.
Welch shoots at the buzzer, and no good, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Lady Cats with a 58-27 lead. We'll take a break and come back with the final quarter of play live from Mount Pleasant.
Start your day with seamless transactions. Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
All righty, welcome back before the fourth quarter gets underway. Big shout out to some sponsors that helped us bring this one to you tonight on the road. Redemption LLC, Loyalty Over Love, SBM Rocket Materials, Phone Pros, Los Ruvalcaba, and Lawn and Rescue. Give them a call at 903-490-1682.
All right, the Lady Leopards will have the ball to begin the fourth quarter of play. As Robinson is set to inbound. Banks will set up the offense for the Lady Leopards. She'll pass inside to Ford. Ford with the bucket. Zakira Ford. Reigns is trying to pass it to the cutter down the lane, but it's tipped away out of bounds, but it will remain Lady Wildcat ball. Phillips has it. He's had a quiet second half. I'll get it to Phillips. Phillips looking for the shooter on the screen, but she just didn't take the shot attempt there. Nice cut. Missed shot. Nice rebound by Ryan Banks. She'll push it up the floor in transition. All the way to the bucket. Just couldn't finish. Offensive rebound by Zakira Ford to a cut to Nia Robinson, who makes the floater. Nia Robinson with the bucket. 58-31 is our score. Phillips has it, she loses it. It's a tie up for the ball. They'll call a jump ball, but it'll remain Reigns basketball.
Entering for the Lady Leopards, number 10.
Phillips inbounds to Filson. Filson. She shoots and she's going to be fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Number 0, Ariana Filson, 5'7" junior forward. Makes the first of 2. And she makes the second. Banks will kick it to Robinson. Nia Robinson shoots and she's going to be fouled.
Foul the Lady Cats, number 12.
Gonna go against number 12, Kenzie Thompson. That'll be her 4th. As Robinson will go back to the free throw line. She rattles home the first one.
Entering for the Lady Cats, number 11.
And she makes the second as well. Reigns shoots and misses. Rebound by Welch. Welch will take it the length of the floor. She'll shoot and she's going to be fouled as well. She'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Foul the Lady Cats, number 0.
She makes the first of 2. She misses the second. Rebound by the Lady Cats. They'll kick it ahead to Filson. Filson tries to pass it across the lane, stolen away. There's a scramble for it. It'll be a tie-up over to the Lady Leopards. Quick update on the boys game while we have a quick second. 65-47 at the end of the third. The Leopards are up on the Tatum Eagles, the defending state champion, down in Marshall. Kennedy Rivers shoots at this game. She misses. Rebound there by Miracle Jones, and Jones makes the shot. We have a timeout called on the floor with 5.5 minutes remaining. So it's a 30-second timeout, so we might as well just stay here, Frank.
Absolutely. 60-36, 5.5 left. Still some time, but we're at that point in the game where we might be starting to ask for a miracle, Tyler.
Yeah, buckets are pivotal at this point, and just as important as getting defensive stops right here. But the Lady Leopards are slowly cutting into this lead, but they're continuing to fight, which is what you like to see. Just continue to fight no matter what the circumstance is. And so nice job by Coach Aquanetta Watson keeping these girls motivated to keep going, no matter what the scoreboard looks like right now.
Yeah, and the second half's been a different ball game. We're fairly equal here in the second half as far as the score goes, and it looks like we could obviously play with this team. It's just had a rough patch there between the first and second quarters that may be the difference in this ball game.
So we resume play. Raines has the ball. Phillips will bring it up the floor. And I'm going to call a foul. The foul is going to be called on number 4, Anaya Robinson. It'll be her second.
Foul call on number 4.
And these are big minutes for these young Leopards. This is going to be memory bank stuff next year and the year after when we're making deep playoff runs.
Correct.
And we commend this Raines team so much about their senior leadership and their what's the word I'm looking for here? Just the way they're composed under fire.
Yeah.
That's coming, folks.
Yeah, that experience definitely helps to play a factor, especially when you have so many seniors on the team. We still got some game here as Nigel Welch brings it up the floor. She loses it. Raines has it now. And it'll be a transition layup for Ariana Filson.
And on top of all the other things we've talked about the Raines team, they seem to make the correct pass, too.
Yes. Very fundamentally sound. They know when to pass, know when to shoot. But a nice bucket there by Anaya Robinson for the Lady Leopards. And this is a great experience game for these Lady Leopards right here. As you said, playing a team with so many seniors, playing a team that has girls that's played in the state championship game before. This is going to help this young Leopard team not only next season, but some of these girls are freshmen. Some of these girls are sophomores, so it'll help for next season and years after as Coach Watson continues to build her program. And she's done a phenomenal job, her and Coach Don, Coach Garcia, getting this program to the regional finals, which I talked to her earlier before the season. I did an interview with her, and her thing was just to get one round further than they did last year, which was the second round. And they went 2 rounds further. As Filson loses the ball, almost to us, Frank.
It was to us. Could reach out and grab that one.
Give it over to the Lady Leopards. Banks will inbound. Three-pointer up by Banks. And this is off the side of the rim. Offensive rebound there by Miranda Bradley. Pull-up jumper by Welch. And she drains it. Nigel Welch with the bucket for the Lady Leopards. Filson picks up her dribble. And the head coach of Raines, Coach Colton Smith, decides to call a timeout.
During the break, one last time, big thank you to Redemption LLC, SBM Rockin' Materials, Phone Pros, Los Ruvalcaba, and Lawn and Rescue for hopping on board on short notice and helping us bring this action to you on the road. And the Lady Leopards, when you leave here tonight, if you watch this back, hold your heads up high. You guys represented your school and your city well. Just look around us, man. This place, they're here for you guys, and the future is very, very, very bright. Very bright. I'm just glad to be able to be a part of it for a couple weeks.
Well, we appreciate you for being a part of it, man. Oh, yeah, no doubt. Because you always seem to find your way to being a Leopard every year, Frank. So yeah. we consider you definitely one of us.
We may be doing boys basketball next week.
Yeah, we could be.
Certainly doing Leopard baseball in a couple months.
As the boys.
I got to pry this headset off of me with Chuck there.
Chuck the Great. So we have a foul call.
He does make this look a lot easier than it is.
Absolutely. So the foul is going to be called on number 5 of the Lady Leopards, Amani Lee. That's her first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes remaining here in the ball game. They're going to call another foul. And it's going to go against Lee once again. That's 2 back-to-back fouls called on Lee in less than 20 seconds. Reigns will inbound. Phillips has it. She'll shoot. Misses. The rebound by Zarian Banks. Oh, Banks runs into her own teammate. Welch controls it. Welch, she'll drive. Missed the shot. Rebounded by Amani Lee. Scramble for the loose ball. Zarian Banks comes away with it. Oh, and it's stolen away by Reigns, and Filson was leaking out there, and she gets the transition layup. Shot up for Bradley. And it'll go out of bounds, but it'll remain Lady Leopard ball.
For the Lady Cats, number 12.
Banks to inbound. She's looking for somebody to throw it to. Looks like she throws it to herself. Then she threw it off the defender and she grabbed it. Banks with a three-pointer. Misses short. And it'll be out of bounds off of Welch. It'll be out of bounds off of Welch. And we have
looks like we might have a technical foul.
I think so. I was trying to wait and see, but I think we do. We have a technical foul on Coach Watson. I think she was just making her plea to the officials. The shooter is number 12 for Reigns, Kenzie Thompson, and she makes the first of her 2 technical foul shots. Leopard fans are a little upset about that call. Thompson makes both.
That was number 12, Kenzie Thompson.
So Reigns does retain possession of the ball after the technical shots. Thompson shoots it, and she's going to be fouled, so she'll go back to the free throw line after she just was there after the technical foul shots. And this time she misses the first of 2. The Leopards will have a mass substitution. Anaya Robinson will check in, as well as Miracle Jones and Zakira Ford. Amani Lee, Miranda Bradley, and Kennedy Rivers will check out. And she makes the second. Lady Leopards have it. Just under 2 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Welch, she'll drive the lane. Misses off the back of the rim. Reigns comes away with the rebound. As Kilgore was trying to kick it ahead to Thompson, but she throws it out of bounds, which will give the ball over to the Lady Leopards. So 1.5 minutes left, Frank. 68-40 is our score, barring anything crazy. Expect the Reigns Lady Cats to move on to the state semifinals. As Miracle Jones makes the bucket to cut it down 68-42. But as we've already kind of stated, these girls have done a phenomenal job keeping their heads up this entire game. As their backs were against the wall early, they didn't get their heads down. They continued to fight. And that's what you like to see from a young team. And nothing to hedge or hang down about. You had a great season, 32 wins, only 4 losses during the regular season of play. Most of those come to larger schools. And so you got a minute left on the clock exactly. So if you're Coach Watson and staff, you want to just see these girls continue to fight for this last minute of this game. Yeah, you got down to the final 8 with a group of girls that don't have a freshman in the bunch. So, like I said earlier, the future is very, very bright here for the Leopards. Sounds like the boys have a big win happening. No worries over Marshall. So there will be Leopard basketball Tuesday. Either way, it looks like. Yes. This will. It just won't happen 7 hours away. No. Nowhere close to 7 hours. The two teams that are waiting the winner of this one both play out in West Texas. That is crazy. No telling where that game's going to be. Fortunately for us, we have to travel, but would love to travel at the same time. There's a second-round playoff game being played on the boys' side. I believe it's North Crowley and a team out of Lubbock. North Crowley's traveling like 6.5 hours to meet this team out of Lubbock. Wow. To get the playoff second round started tonight. So anyways, clock under 1 minute as the Lady Cats have possession of the ball. As they've taken out all of their starters. There's a turnover to the Lady Leopards. 44 seconds remaining in the game. Nia Robinson drive inside and she'll be fouled with 34 seconds left on the clock, so she'll go to the free throw line.
Number 32.
Robinson, just a sophomore. And she misses. Go out of bounds over remain Lady Leopard ball. 2
points.
As they score off the inbounds pass, it's number 12, Kennedy Rivers with the bucket. Lady Leopard still playing hard with 25 seconds left. Still applying pressure. And they're going to steal it away with 15 seconds left. Robinson, she'll kick it ahead. And it just sails over Zakira Ford's head. It'll go out of bounds. And that'll stop the clock with 11.2 left on the clock. And Robinson shoots and she'll be fouled with 2 seconds remaining in the game. 2 seconds on the clock, and Robinson will go back to the free throw line. Yeah, the Lady Leopards are going down swinging. And I wouldn't expect anything less. Robinson does miss the first of 2. It's a great game by the Reigns Wildcats. Great game by the Lady Leopards as well. Ford comes away with the offensive rebound. But that'll be the end of the game, and the Reigns Wildcats will get the victory 68-45 over the Liberty-Eylau Lady Leopards. As the Lady Leopards will end their season with a 32-5 record. Salute to Coach Watson and these girls on a successful, great season as they reach the regional finals for the first time since 2010. Frank, we appreciate you. We appreciate all of our sponsors and everybody who made this broadcast happen. From Frank Sides and Tyler Huff. Until next time, folks, we appreciate you for listening to us. You have a good night.
Go Leopards.